Hi guys, I'm Melissa Elise and you're watching Melissa Elise TV. This week we're reviewing Outlander Season 3, Episode 6, A Malcolm, the much awaited reunion print shop. Now let's talk about what this episode was really about. I think executive producer Matthew B. Roberts said it best when he comments that the heart of this episode is the intimacy. Of course, after 20 years, so much has changed in space and time between them that you have to represent that. And you're going to see it in the way that there's physical space between them. When Claire first shows up, she's actually a whole level above Jamie. He's on this bottom level. And even as they discuss things in the same room, they're actually on opposite sides of the room. There's literal space between them. And even after they've reconnected physically, there's a moment where Jamie gets out of the bed and is now sitting on the other side of the room. Anytime they discuss intimate details of the past 20 years, they actually pull away from each other physically. And I think it's all leading to this question of, do you accept me for who I am? Not just who I was in the past when we were together, but who I am now. And we see that and how Jamie asks her first to turn around in the beginning sequence when he's got wet pants. She says, I'm still your wife, like, why would I turn around? And then again, Jamie asks when they finally get to his bedroom, do you want me? Like, why did you come back? What's your motive for being here? And so they have to keep reassuring each other that they want to be together and they want who the other person is, regardless of who they are now. There's a few interruptions to their intimacy in this episode. In the beginning, Jordy interrupts them after their kiss. Then it happens again in the bedroom when the maid brings dinner. But these interruptions worked so well. When we get to the dinner sequence, it really allowed them time to get comfortable with one another again, to reminisce over the past, to fill each other in on the past 20 years, to get to know each other. And then when we get to the undressing sequence, I love that the space between them really does start to disappear. There's still some insecurity, but they start making that movement closer together. And then even the clumsiness of it is brilliant. When they hit each other's heads on the bed, amazing, great moment. Just goes to show that it's not going to be easy for them to get to know each other again, to reconnect. But I think we see some good changes in their physical connection as well. In my first reaction video, I talked about some of the really cute moments from this episode, but a few others that are worth mentioning are the level of self-consciousness that Jamie and Claire display. Jamie has to explain why he needs glasses, and Claire talks about dyeing her hair. Another thing I thought was really cute was how they point out the differences in each other, how they've changed. Claire talks about Jamie has more chest hair, and Jamie talks about how he can watch her and see how she's changed and how she's the same. It was really sweet. There really wasn't anything missing for me in this episode. I said before I haven't read the book, so I'm not sure how it compares on screen to the books, but I really felt like everything that I expected to happen happened. When Jamie first sees Claire again, I totally expected him to have that shock and that bewilderment of how is this happening, and almost fear. He pulls away from her. Is she really real? Is she a ghost? What's going on? And then I love the dinner sequence because it plays so well. I had wondered how they would handle filling each other in on the past 20 years, and that played so well. The only thing really that frustrated me about this episode was the fact that Jamie's not telling Claire the whole truth. Obviously, it's going to take some time for them to fill each other in on everything, but it is very clear that there's something Jamie's withholding from her, and that only gives me more tension as we continue to watch the episodes. But everything else I think worked really well, and I felt that this episode was definitely leading to kind of a dramatic ending, and that's exactly what we got. All right, guys, I want to know what you guys thought. Comment below, what was your favorite part about this episode? Don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe and share. You can find me on Facebook at Melissa Elise McAllister or on Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat at Melissa Elise TV. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next week. Bye.